Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In the previous video that I made about Indian accents and discrimination, there were a few comments that I want to reply to, that I want to read and pay attention to, which I couldn't do it because of how I was a little occupied with a lot of things the past few days. But now I have time, so I've decided to rather than just going through the comments and replying to it, I'm gonna just do it in the form of video, because I've kind of promised to the people who's watching my videos that I'll be replying to the comments in a bit. So here we go. The first one, we have this comment: "Dang, nailed it, man. See, what I think about this is how you learn English." I know many people who used to watch and listen to Western music and films like Hollywood. Depends on how you perceive a particular language, I guess, bro. Then we have a comment by MD. This is something that I wanted to talk about. I have a lot of takeaways from this video, as I'm someone who studied and practiced all this speech stuff. This accent thing that you speak of, like how you don't want to say or use the term better accent, but that's the thing. As Indians, because of our mother tongues, when we speak English, it sounds really, really different as so to any other country and mother tongue. But when you speak English, the English or American accent is a better accent to speak English in than that of an Indian one, as it does sound better, because it is not our language. The Indian accent should not be disrespected or made fun of. Yeah, well, that was the point. The Indian language should not be disrespected or made fun of. But I remember how in my video I kept saying how I was trying to not use the word a better language for Indian accent, better accent for the Indian accent. But obviously there is a better accent than the Indian accent, but that does not mean that the Indian accent should be disrespected or made fun of, is the point. Got it? Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Because not only with us, people make fun of how the Russians or the Germans speak in English. Indians face that problem more because of how we are portrayed in social media. Same as how when we ourselves don't speak Hindi, Tamil or Malayalam in the proper accent, we get made fun of because there's a better sounding accent. Fair enough, actually. Thank you for really commenting on this, because I didn't think deeply into that. I was just let's not disrespect an accent or something. But obviously there is a better sounding accent, but that does not mean that you should disrespect. That's the premise. And then more on the accents. I'm someone who gets made fun of or accused of faking an accent when I've been speaking like this my whole life, and I've only ever gotten that comment from Indians. It's always our own people who made fun of me for speaking English better than them. So how can we expect other countries and people not to make fun of us when we ourselves do it on our own? MD gets made fun of faking an accent. Okay. Yeah. I mean, honestly, even I've gotten that. When I last year when I was streaming a lot and stuff, I had a lot of people ask me to quit faking my accent and stuff. But this is just how I speak. So there is a better sounding accent out there, and for us Indians to get there, we gotta stop putting our own people down, bruh. That's the only thing we can do. Stop getting jealous. There's not much you get from putting people down, So that's the only way we can start getting to expect other countries and people not to make fun of us. Because as of right now, we ourselves do it, how Andy said. The next comment is by Magic Kauras. I think the whole concept of fake accent doesn't really make sense. Oh, this is the comment that I replied to, so I'll just read my replies and you tell me if it makes sense or not. I think the whole concept of fake accent doesn't really make sense / worth talking about. How big of a loser does someone have to be to call out someone on their fake accent? Rich, good looking, successful people don't care to do that. So I replied to that being it's just that some of them do it non-verbally without calling it out. At the end of the day, it's up to you to care about it or not. And then he or she replied to the comment with, if they do it non-verbally without calling it out, there's no evidence that they actually do it. It's just like how fat people might think that some people are making fun of them for being fat, or how short people might think you're making fun of them in your head for them being short. Hey, I'm a short person. But okay. The key here is that in all these scenarios, there's usually no evidence of anyone actually making fun of anyone in their head. Not saying people never do these things. Thoughts pop up in our heads, and they may not be thoughts we want, but at the end of the day, there's as much evidence of people making fun of fake accents as there is evidence of short men being insulted. Isn't it almost insulting to insult a short man? To this I replied, bro, I think you're conflating two different things here, because look, there may be no evidence that a particular individual is mocking someone's accent, but there is substantial evidence behind how accents are often judged, stereotyped, and associated with status, intelligence, and even competence. To recognize and understand all these social attitudes, it's not the same as randomly assuming a specific person thinking negatively about you. And to which the person replied with, I agree. I responded from the perspective of an individual making fun, because he mentioned they do it non-verbally, which tackles more the issue of individuals doing mockery rather than societal beliefs / brainwashing. But again, the world frowns upon the fat, short, ugly, and even the disease as well. What can we do? Fair enough, actually. We got into an understanding, so that's true. Thank you for commenting, by the way. I actually love this, because I want people to comment in my videos. I want people who watch my videos to comment in my videos so that we can discuss and make more videos about this thing, to raise awareness about different things that people want some attention. People want awareness on, and I'm going to be making more videos about accents and stuff, and possibly even like how there's a lot of difference, how we could possibly like improve. And I'll look into it and I'll make videos, so stay tuned for that. So with this, I'll end the video. I'll see you guys in another one.